Hi everyone, it's Bonnie here, and today I'd like to share with you my swap projects that I created for Va, and I will leave the link to her channel in the description box below. So Va wanted a lace book, and she kind of gave me an idea of what she wanted the cover to look like. So this one is made out of chipboard, and I bound it with these clips here. They're like binder clips, and then I just added all of this fun trims and stuff that kind of coordinate with the colors in the book. Here's some like little pearls, and there's all kinds of stuff in here. Really pretty trims and stuff. Let me bring it up closer so you can see it. So you got some, pretty blue, and some of this trim, and this pretty pink. I actually think this is vintage trim that I had in my stash. I have this right here. It's a piece of ribbon, and and I have this piece of cotton lace. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there. There's this really dainty, pretty one here. Okay, so so the front looks like this, and it's kind of a sewing theme, and I really like how it came out. And I made this dress here, and put a little hanger here, made a little hanger and put a hanger there. And what is the name of this paper? It'll come to me. I'm sorry. Okay, it'll come to me. Okay, so anyway, I used this gorgeous paper to create this dress, and then I added some tulle down here. And here is some little scissors. They used to be silver, and I just gessoed them and used frontage on them. So I think that came out really pretty. In this little butterfly here, I used a Martha Stewart punch on that. And then here are some more scissors. This is actually like a little charm, and I did the same thing. I gessoed it and used the frontage on it. Here's little flowers, these blue ones here. Those are by Prima. And these little bubble type things I got off a spray. And here's some Wild Orchid Craft flowers. And let's see, this butterfly here, that's from Petaloo, and it just matches beautifully. And then there's just more flowers, and then over here is a beautiful cameo. And again, I used gesso on the entire thing, and then again use the frontage. This here is a die cut from Magnolia, and just more flowers here. So I really like the way this turned out. The front is just really sparkly. Va loves anything sparkly. And when you open it, the inside looks like this. Isn't she so pretty? So I put lace around her, and then a doily behind her frame, and then I added these beautiful flowers here. I'm pretty sure those are from Petaloo as well. And see the little hearts? Like I put a little pink one there, and then a teeny tiny one there, and then another one here, and they're kind of like pearly. Okay, and then up here is a Prima Say It in Crystals, and it comes with those little resin flowers. So I love how that came out. And then I just added these gorgeous laces. And what I did was I added these little pins here, and each one of them, let me just take it out very carefully so I don't mess it up. And each one of them is a little butterfly. Oops. Oops. Oh boy. Don't want to be stepping on that. And this is what it looks like. Isn't it cute? I don't know if that's showing up. There you go. Isn't it so cute? So I use these to add these little charms on there, so Va can use the charms on something else and maybe make her own little stick pins with these, or she could just leave it as it is. And here's another one, and this one has a pretty shoe, and it's all blinged out. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, and then the next page are these beautiful laces. This is gosh, I can't think today. Yeah, I have no idea. And I used some texture paint here, the dots, and then the script down here. And I use more texture paint over there. Okay, these papers are from Peon, and it's the summer collection. That's what it is. So again, I put these adorable little stick pins in these, so they all kind of stick out of the top. And that's so cute. Okay, and then the next page looks like this, and this is kind of the blue page, and this is one thick piece of lace. See how pretty that is? I just love it. And again, I use the butterflies in the same paper and kind of put, you know, like this is a page here, and put a strip of this floral, and then used a Martha Stewart punch to go all the way around, and more texture paint there. And over here too, there's more texture paint there. And then this is the last page. Oh, there's really pretty texture paint here. And again, see how I cut out, excuse me, another strip of paper, and then used another Martha Stewart punch going down it. And it goes all the way to this side. There's more texture paint with the script. Okay, and then again, like I said, this is the last page. And these two are from Hobby Lobby. And I know she doesn't have a Hobby Lobby, so hopefully she doesn't have these laces. They'll be new to her. More of those adorable butterflies. I wish I could tell you where I got them, but I have no idea. And I used all of them on this, so. Okay, and then that's just the back page. So Va, I hope you love it. I hope it's what you envisioned for me to make for you. And I did cut these, you know, with this shape to give it a little bit of interest on, you know, the side. And this is what it looks like from the top. So cute. See all the little butterflies sticking out? I just love that. I just love it. So there you go, Vi. I hope you like what I created for you. It was a lot of fun. And this chipboard is actually by Tim Holtz. Okay, so that is that. And let me share with you the second project that I made for Va. Okay, so she wanted a doily book. Every year, Va and I are going to make a fabric journal for each other. But this year she changed her mind and she wanted a doily book. So I really had to search for these large doilies. These I was able to find on it'll come to me. Okay, it's not coming to me. Anyway, let me share with you what I created. So this is the top page, of course, and I use this beautiful bling around it, and that's from Artie Shop. One Little Dreamer. Isn't it gorgeous? Love it. And then this here, this trim here, is a beautiful trim, and that is from Annie, Miss Garden Grove. So I was able to use a lot of stuff in here from my different people that I shop with. This is from Annie as well. Very pretty. And then I have some wedding dress appliques in there. And these here are from Michael's, and I just kind of curled them, and that's how it came out to look like. And here's a flower that I made out of different trims. And then I have this here, which I found at a yard sale, and thought it just matched in here perfectly. And then over here is more of that acrylic spray. And then up here is some fun fiber. Isn't that so cute? And then all around it is just all kinds of doilies and little bits of trim, all kinds of stuff. And then let me just kind of lift it up so you can see this here. This is some trim that I had in my stash, and I just put some like little rhinestones, and here's kind of a it's actually off of a bracelet, so I kind of had that running down there. And then here is more trim here. It's actually this, and I just bundled it into a long trailing thing. And if you go around, you'll see that I have more dangle trim, and this over here, and more over here. So as you turn the book around, there's just dangles all over the place. So I really like how that looked. And this here, it's bound again by one of those metal binding clips here, and then I just put all kinds of trims. And let's see, yeah, here's some fabric that I tattered up, and yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, so go on to the next page, and look at how thick that is. I love it. The thicker the better. Okay, so here is this gorgeous image, and I believe this is one of Va's most favorite images. And around that I have this beautiful trim, and that's from Miss Annie, Miss Garden Grove as well. Hi Annie. And this flower in here, and this one over here is also from Annie. Very beautiful. And I just added all kinds of trims and laces. Here is a lace under here that I just kind of gathered and adhered it underneath there. And then here is more lace. And then this little piece that I cut out of a curtain. And then I have a big doily there. Another handmade flower with bling in the center. And again, here's more of that fun fiber stuff. It's a great filler. And behind this flower is a wedding dress applique. And then I just dangled this and made a little bow. There's so much going on, it's hard to show everything. Okay, so that's that. And again, with all the different colors, I coffee stained, I tea stained, and I used avocado. These here from Annie, those are the colors of, you know, the original, so it matched perfectly. So then the next page is this one right here, and again, a beautiful, beautiful image. She's so gorgeous. And I put this cute little trim around her. Very pretty. And here's another flower from Annie, Miss Garden Grove. It actually comes, you know, in a strip. It's not separate. It's, you know, a long strip. So there's tons of, you know, of these that you can cut out. And this here, this big pink flower here that cascades, that I had purchased this beautiful, beautiful dress, and this was all down the front of it. So I only have a little bit left of that. I actually think in my last project for Va, I did use some of that, but I am not certain. Okay, so here's more wedding dress applique. And just more little trim sticking out here. More applique from a wedding dress. And this is all tea stained. And here is more. It's like a little, it comes like a rose. And then it has this and another rose. That is also from Annie, Miss Garden Grove. And then over here I have this beautiful eyelet trim that I sewed along here and just gathered it. And again, there's tons of doilies underneath and dangles. Very pretty. This one's really cool. Again, that's all tea stained. More pieces of all kinds of all kinds of stuff. Like I said, it's hard to explain what they are and you know, to remember where they're off of. And here's a doily here, pink one that I had in my stash. You don't get many pink ones. They're usually, you know, white, you know, or vintage, you know, the vintage color. Okay, so that's that page. This is quite heavy, so I have to put it down for a minute. And then there's this one. Oh my gosh, I just love her. She has this big bloomin' hat on her, so I was like, got to use that one in here. So I put some bling around her in this gorgeous trim here that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I used, I think that's avocado dye, yeah, because it's a pinkish color there. And here is some wedding applique, and I believe that's from Annie, Miss Garden Grove. That's how it comes. Okay, and then I have this here, and this piece here. I think this is from Treasures Deluxe. Just a piece that I had in my stash, and I tea stained it. And then under that, there's just more dangle trim. Tons of dangles, all kinds of dangles. All kinds of dangles here. And then, oh, look at this, how beautiful that is. That's cut out of a curtain as well. It's like the bottom part of a curtain. And I have some leaves here. And here's some pretty lace that I got from my girlfriend. And let's see, I think that's it for this page. Oh, here's more of that trim from Annie sticking out there. So pretty. Okay, and oh boy, that came unglued. I'll have to glue that. This is another amazing image, and the bling around it is again from Artie's store, Miss Garden Grove. I'm sorry, not Miss Garden Grove. Sorry, thinking of you, Annie. One Little Dreamer. And of course I have to glue that back down. I might have even just, yeah, because there's no glue there. I missed that totally. So good thing I didn't send it to you yet, Va. Or you would have been busy fixing it for me. So here's some of that beautiful dangle trim that I didn't dye. So, you know, just to pick up another color, you know, with all of this behind it. And then I have all of this here. And here's another flower that I made. Very pretty. I have this trim around here. And then I have a doily. And then this beautiful eyelet trim. And here's just the center of a doily. And then down here, oh, and this trim here is from the Hobby Lobby. It's like really super, super soft tulle. It looks like there's a lot of glare on there. Okay, and here is just a piece that I bought from Michael's. And again, I used this pretty trim and kind of gathered it to go around it. And then I have more dangle here. And these are just appliques that I cut out to make it look like leaves. More dangle trim here. All kinds of stuff going on underneath there. Okay, so that's that page. And the next two pages, I used two images because I wanted to stuff all these ones in here that I just absolutely loved, and I wanted her to have in her book. So this is this page, and again, I think it came out absolutely stunning. There's this gorgeous image, since she's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then this one over here, look at that dress. Isn't that absolutely amazing? And look at the piece that she has on her in her hair. Gorgeous. So on this page, I have all kinds of stuff going on here. This is a beautiful vintage doily here. Very, very pretty. And again, I use this beautiful lace going around the image. And then this one here, they're two totally different ones. One going out and then one kind of going in. And here is a piece of trim from Treasures Deluxe that I just had in my stash. And here's another beautiful doily. And then this here is from Hobby Lobby. And of course I tea stained it. And here is another piece off of a wedding dress. And this one as well. Very pretty. And here is like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 doilies here. And then I just put this little rosette in the center. I thought that was really pretty. And then just more bits and pieces here. I tried to put, you know, this dangle trim, you know, cascading down, you know, so it gave it a more full look. Okay, and then here is the last page. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. So I have this lady here, and again, she has a beautiful, beautiful dress and a gorgeous tiara. And then her here, I used her a couple of times in this book. And I, again, used this beautiful trim, and these are not tea stained. They're the original color. Then I have like this pretty ruffle trim that goes around her, and then this beautiful trim that goes around her. This is a doily flower that I made. There's a couple of doilies in there. And then I just put this little dangle trim coming from inside of it. And again, more dangle trim in there. And if you lift up, you'll see layers of lace and doilies. Just bits of all kinds of stuff. And then up here, I just have little appliques cut out of stuff. Here's a wedding applique. Over here's another flower that I created. There's a couple of, see, like that is just a rose applique. And then here's a doily. And then here's a part of a doily. And I put the other part way up here. Cut it in half to make it look fuller. And here's a little flower that I created out of some eyelet lace trim. And then here is another applique. And then that's the other side of a doily. So that is that page. And again, there's tons of dangle, you know, all the way around, all the way on this side. Very, very hard to show this, you guys. It's heavy and it's huge, and there's so much dangle. Okay, so here is the last page, and again, it's just, this has just an array of all kinds of stuff going on here. I have, you know, the huge doily and probably one over that as well to, you know, to fill the gaps. See how there's different doilies in there. And then there's this one. And then this pretty lace here. More appliques just cut out of different things. That's a lace trim there. Wedding applique there. And look at this cool piece. That's cut out of a curtain. Looks like the sun, rays sun. Sun of a, oh my gosh, rays of a sun. I'm talking too long. I'm getting confused more than normal. And more wedding applique up there. And in the middle, there's this doily flower. And then I made this flower here. This is that eyelet trim that I used throughout the whole book. And this piece is cut out of, I think that's a lace from Miss Annie Miss Garden Grove, but I'm not for sure. And then I just put a little bow there. And then underneath is another, you know, piece of applique. And then this beautiful piece here, also cut from a curtain. More dangle trim here. Okay, and I think that's it on this page. It's a cute little doily flower here, and extends all the way out here. So that is that page, and again, it's like totally full. And this was so much fun to make. It was so huge, and I love the images. I love all the dangles that I used. I love the colors of it. It's everything that I would definitely love to have. So I know, Val, that you'll love it too, because we love, you know, the same kind of crafts. So I'll fix that piece before I ship it out, and by the time you see this video, Val will have received it, and I hope she loves it and totally freaks out over it and will cherish it forever, because this comes way deep down in my heart and soul. And I look forward to next year's swap. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for watching and sticking with me through this fabric album that half the stuff I couldn't remember what it was, but I do hope that you enjoyed it and got some creative ideas in using your bits and pieces and just kind of, you know, tucking in behind, just giving it that full look. And okay, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate all of your beautiful comments and welcome all of my new subbies. Take care. Bye-bye.